beautiful Libra. Welcome to your reading for the next 2 weeks. Let's dive into it by pulling your symbols now. Then I'm going to jump into your coffee cup. By the way, how are you doing so far? How is this March, the month, and also the Mercury retrograde treating you? Are you getting messed up by all the stuff, the energies, the electronics are stopped working? Do you have any of those experiences? Comment down below and let me know. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe to see more of those videos. We have a Teardrops, great personal sorrow. What is that? Protected from negative forces beyond your control. What? Muddled, unclear thinking. Wealth. What is this, guys? What's happening here? Let's see. I want to see, because it seems like something is not really working out the way you want it to be, but it seems like this is something actually protecting you. I feel for some of you this can be about a relationship, maybe someone that you wanted to have in your life. Oh, wow. Okay, is not wet. Okay, wow. Okay, it's not working out because this can be about money issues as well. Because this might be something that could have been trapped to you if it just pursued. That's why it's not working out. So it's for your highest good. It says here with the cobweb. Forest model thinking tells me that you're not going to be able to see how this is going to work out initially, maybe for a couple of weeks or months. But the thing is, eventually you're going to see that this is actually going to bring wealth, stepping into a new experience and eliminating fear, worries, tense situations. Younger women can be stepping and starting anew. January is, we're going to look at the numerical meaning, which is the number 1, a new beginning. 2 tears of joy right away. So it seems like here, okay, wow. This is actually, there's a massive chunk of money showing up here within the second week. So the first week, you might have the teardrops, personal sorrows. I interpret teardrops as tears of joy. So something that is actually tying your mind down, maybe not being able to help you see a future, maybe financially putting you in this, like a strict situation, is actually going to be revealed. Maybe you're going to get some bad news. It's going to give you sadness. I see, but this is actually going to open up different pathway for you, which is going to direct you into something very successful. Even if it just starts with a sorrow, I see in the cup here, like it's not really, the news are not really going to be affecting you internally in your family tree. I see there's a big tree growing here. So either way, there is some positivity inside of this thing, okay? So the news can be, I feel like here with this 8 of Swords, there's a mental strain here. There's not going to be like a physical effect of this thing. It's not going to be physically affecting you. You're not going to have maybe, even if it feels like there's tightness with the news, it's not going to really affect the way you're spending, you're living, you're loving. It's not really going to change that. This is something maybe you are overthinking, and then you're going to get some result out of that overthinking. But then show must go on. You're going to move on. I see here again within the first week we have there's a letter C, kind of looks like an I. This can be another thing, another way of seeing things. And I see there's a man's face here. Something maybe you thought was so elevated, so on a higher level, is not really the thing here. There's a better option. There's a better way of seeing things. And you're going to be able to see that. There's a massive whale in your heart space here. Whale can be representing a person, basically, of someone who's wealthy, abundant, resourceful, loving. And I feel like this is someone you don't know yet, but this is someone that you desire to have in your life as a full support. And it seems like they're starting to appear and they're just trying to flow into your life. The eye kind of looks like a fish as well, even though whales are not really that. So it seems like those tears are the things that you have been holding back too long. Maybe this was something that you had hopes about but didn't really work out. Now you're going to cry your tears, but then you're going to move on to the bigger fish, basically, a bigger opportunity. It can be a job. It can be a relationship, I feel. I see like a man's face here. This can be a governmental issue, maybe an authority figure actually maybe delivering you some rejections. But either way, this can open up better doors, bigger doors for you. So, and I feel like you're going to feel that, even though, because we don't have any emotional feeling cards here. We only have logical cards. We only have physical cards. We don't have any feeling cards. So intuitively, you're going to deep down in there know that, okay, even though I got a rejection, I know there's going to be something better coming for me. You're going to feel that, okay? And when you feel that towards the end of the first week, especially, I kind of see here, is this Benjamin? Kind of looks like him. So something better is going to show up immediately, and the sunshine is coming, even though there's a darkness here. And we see there's an older gentleman here, maybe fighting a fight for you. This can be an authority figure actually coming up with a solution for you right away and executing that, okay? Or maybe you're talking to the authority and just launching that one, okay? Launching that authority to take action. Just give them a little nudge. I see a letter A here. This is the beginning of the second week. A can be ABC, starting anew, or this can be in someone's first name or the last name. And this A is actually being dropped with something is holding it and just being dropped into your life. So this can be something out of the pocket, something that you're not expecting to coming. I feel it can be also a gift for some of you. And there's a gateway right behind it. So it can really open up new options for you. I see someone actually kissing a woman's hand. You can see the woman who has a hat with a feather. There's a masculine figure with a hat kissing this woman's hand. And they're sitting on a chunk of money here. The women can be your energy. It doesn't matter. It's not about gender here. I'm talking about here the treatment that you're going to be receiving. So true gentleman might be walking into your life and maybe giving you good treatment. But I don't know if it's going to be related to this chunk of money, this opportunity, this advantage that you're sitting on. Okay, the thing that you're sitting on can be something in your life already that you haven't recognized yet, that is going to become visible to you, that you're going to use it for your benefit. Or this can be symbolizing something that is coming as a gift unexpectedly. Either way, though, it is going to change the treatment around you. Okay, so but there's going to be also required discernment that you need to understand who's friend, who's foe, because I see there are two women already gossiping behind you here. This can be people maybe do not believe that you are worthy or deserving of it, or maybe they are the protective. It can be there are some girls that they actually talk very good things about you and confirm that this is what you actually made happen. Okay, so I feel like you're going to hear about it. Kind of looks like a doll's painting here within the end of the second week. So this can be you maybe going exploring some areas. It kind of looks like a children's drawing. So I'm going to say maybe something that you're not experienced that you're going to go ahead and try within the end of the second week. At the end of the day, something's new, something's fresh that can boost your creativity and help you channel the information that you need, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see here, I want to say it quickly because I see here some opening and light shining, and your desire is some coming forward, but it has some time. So there's a good idea coming to you towards the maybe Friday. It seems like a Friday time if we divide the to the 7. So Friday time, and then you're gathering up 2 more people with you, putting your heads together. I see a feminine figure and a masculine figure. So you might have like someone creative and someone who is action oriented with you. And they're going to come together to produce maybe a solution to you. You're sitting in front of the desk here, so you might be writing down things. And also, there's a mushroom under the desk. Mushroom is an amazing source. If you don't know about mushrooms, they really multiply, grow really fast. So these people might be like, you're cooking up something that you're not really, maybe you're trying to find a solution to a problem in your life with these people, but you might be creating for a long-term resource for yourself without even realizing or recognizing. Another thing I see here, there's a man who is actually staring at another person with a hat here, man or masculine figure. There is a sword in front of them, actually, like swinging here. This is in your heart space. Someone might be facing a very difficult situation. This kind of reminds me of the Sword of Damocles, if you know about, I think that's what his name is, story. He gets invited to a feast with the king, and then the king has actually a sword on top of the table is held by a thread. So even if it seems like they are dining with the wolves right there, they're actually, their life is in danger. So this can be someone who's actually looking like they are, it's in your heart space. This is someone that you're thinking about. Even if they look like they're comfortable, they might be actually forcefully doing something. But either way, I feel like this person is thinking about you as well. Okay, they're thinking about you, what to do in the situation, but they still have the sword in front of them. So maybe they're not gonna be able to make the decision that you expect them to make. Okay, if that's like your decisions, your choices is dependent on this person's behavior, I feel like it's good to just move on with your life, so they can move on with their own options as well, because they might be forced to do something. Or this is in your heart space. Maybe you are feeling that way. You're forced to make a decision, but maybe what you need to do is change your location. Maybe if you're sitting with the wolves right there, maybe you need to change the table that you're sitting on. Okay, let's see what else there. Let's pull some cards. Princess Swords. Yes, do what's logical. Do the right thing, guys. This is your energy. This is Knight of Swords energy, actually. This is movement from a fast news coming forward. You're making a fast decision and you're choosing love here. Two of Cups is a new love coming onto some of your lives. I know 2 weeks is too short of a time to have that, but I feel like if you have anyone specific in your life, that I felt this energy for some of you, that is not really responding to your feelings or maybe playing around. It seems like when you make a fast decision to move forward, move on away from that thought, there's something better coming to you. That is something you're worthy of. We have the Devil here. They will try to trick you, I feel, to go back to what it was, or the one that actually doesn't give you stability, or the thought that doesn't really give you that peace. But the thing is, Princess of Coins is Page of Pentacles. This is actually something new that you're stepping into. So it is going to require you to be patient with yourself and the process here. If this is about like moving on to a new job or to a new city, because we have Chariot here galloping towards a new city here. So yeah, the Magician this is the Prince of Swords. This is your energy. You need to take charge of the situation. Your decisions are going to affect the outcome here. Your actions are going to affect the outcome here. Sometimes I say like lay low. There's going to be hope. The things are going to be aligning for you. But that's not really the case here. You're fully in charge. The Judgment Day is coming. That's why the Devil shows up, because in order to receive what's coming your way, that equal exchange, what you give, what you will receive, the love, appreciation, you need to face the past, guys. I know this is too short of a timeline for 2 weeks, but the thing is, the past, you need to let go of that. Doesn't serve you anymore. If you have hopes with another one that is going to show up, you need to let that go. If you have hopes or anger still that you're carrying for your ex-boss, you need to let that go, because something that wasn't life experience, and this is a learning lesson. A lesson learning time, and moving on to the new thing time. We had a Devil Capricorn coming with the King of Cups energy. So there's something better that you can choose always. There's something better, gentler, some thought that is better of a thought, an idea, or a feeling you can choose. You're going to have options here, but the thing is, if you don't have self-control, you can choose either way, and everything can go south or north. It really depends on what you're going to be choosing during this next 2 weeks. Queen of Pentacles coming with the Princess of Coins. So I feel like Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So even though you feel like you're a beginner at this game, whatever is happening in your life, it seems like here the upgrade is going to be quicker, faster than you can anticipate here. But you need to choose yourself first. King of Cups I feel like it has self-love, the things that we do for self-love. For example, taking a walk, getting 5,000 steps in every day. That's an action that we take, that we do for ourselves. That's for self-compassion that we do that, okay? That's what the King of Cups actually comes here. When you choose that, the things that you're working on can be a material issue. It can be an emotional issue. Why not? You're going to elevate in that quickly, really fast. We have angels of four direction here. These are actually basically either way the angels are supporting you, even if it doesn't seem like it. And we have also energy as fear. This is something you're going to face. It's going to show up, so you can, with the judgment energy, let go, okay? Fear of not being able to trust if it's right for you, if something is right for you, or if it's not going to work out, kind of like those kind of energies are going to come forth. So you're going to be also facing those. We have here blue chalcedony. So it says, are you looking for inspiration? Now is the time to quieten your mind and tap into the higher frequencies of the angelic realm. By doing this, you will release anger and frustration because you will have tapped into inner knowing and found peace. Inner peace translates into inner beauty and reflects outward to all. I feel like King of Cups is also proving that inner peace that you need to focus more on. We have Archangel Raphael. You can call upon her, him, it when you need peace. And she'll bring the calm and peace that you need to you. And it says here, there's an affirmation. I embrace the oneness of all life, and my personal attitude promotes goodwill toward all. I'm generous with my time, attention, and resources. I spread love and joy. I see beauty within me and all around me. So this is basically what it says a lot of eyes here. Yes, affirmations has the eye, the good ones. But this is about living in peace and seeing what's good. Okay, that this is like maybe the mission for you for the next 2 weeks. Unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. So some of you are attracting love into your life. You like it or not, it's coming. It's about embracing it or rejecting it, okay? Even if it's a temporary thing, it's coming to change the course of life, okay? The destiny, maybe. We have the moon here. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. So go ahead and do your exercises and practices in order to connect with your intuition during this time. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more here for you to enjoy. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.